Hey guys, we're back finally to watch another episode of The Haunted of Hill House. This is episode 8, it's called Witness Marks. We left off, the main thing that I remember was that he was running into the red room and like the episode stopped just before we saw what was in the red room. Yeah. So I'm very excited, I hope they show us because we're getting closer and closer to that night. We're practically there. Let's just get into the episode because it's been so long. Let's go.
We don't want to lose any more time.
I've been trying for 2 years.
And 4 months. I have the app. Is that a problem?
Possibly not. That and your age are all factors.
Will insurance help with that?
Most companies won't
Shirley.
provide.
Yeah.
No, that looks like your mum now.
When did you last ejaculate?
A week. Maybe less.
No, it's 2 weeks.
When did you reschedule?
What?
We gotta talk. Basically an open air drug market. I remember it. I'll go look for him.
I wonder if we're going to see that girl again.
Could be anywhere.
Yeah, I'll go with
Must
you.
have been
It's a random character.
Yeah, there must be a point to her.
We're really not going to tell them what we saw.
Yes. At least they both saw it.
Massive house.
Mom?
Uh-oh.
Do you need, sweetheart? Of course you're safe with me.
Mom?
That ghost.
My name's Captain Lane.
It's Halloween.
Swear to God, Dad.
The worst night.
Can we talk when I get back?
How? You'll be back at the hotel.
Okay. Okay, sure.
I think we need to establish what happened with Theo and him, because I'm not sure we saw what we saw.
She's still mad about the money though too.
Halloween in a funeral home. It'd be a good time to do Cheryl's story and see that man who appears in her house.
Sorry, no candy here.
There's going to be no one there but some dirt.
Yeah.
I can't lose anyone else. I saw the police reports. My skull cracked like a hell emergency. There was blood all over the library carpet and a contusion on the back of her head from being shoved into a wall.
So she shoot herself or not?
Doesn't sound like it.
Why did she have a big hole in her head?
Well, she smashed her head against her head smashed against the wall with her back.
Room?
The what room?
Upstairs.
She doesn't know about any of these rooms.
I thought so.
She was insane. Did you know her?
There it is, that's why. This whole house is a mess.
Crazy, just
Like she wouldn't have been alive.
Yeah.
How does she know so much?
That's like what was on the house.
Yeah.
Like that.
Weird connection. Ding dong.
It'd just be full on. Her mum standing.
Just the man in
there.
the suit, like. Imagine if he was stood right there, just not a kid flying. There he is.
He raises a glass.
What the fuck do you want?
I was just coming to apologize.
Give it.
Shouldn't you be packing? I know what it looked like last night.
You're making out with my husband.
No, there was no actual. Okay, so from what I can remember, which isn't a lot actually, I used to live there, Shirley, with you, for you.
Oh, I can't thank you enough.
You ice people. I chose to live there to help try and keep you warm.
You fucking suck at apologies.
You don't have to live in your guest, you doctor.
You're a fucking slut.
Yeah.
Just need you to know.
Shirley's perfect fucking life.
Ghost is gonna do something.
Shut me up.
Oh.
was that?
Ow.
Did you just punch me in the boob? You kiss my husband, that's what you get. You get punched in the fucking boob. You get evicted from hell.
Cena, come on, Theo's seen enough in that house to be scared.
No. There's a beat going.
Yeah.
Yeah. God.
He used the card at a gas station.
You guys are gonna stay there. We're gonna go to Amherst.
Out to the house.
Honey,
Shirley, listen to me. You're gonna
Oh.
You hear me?
tell them what happened.
I wonder if the ghost is trying to stop them from stopping Luke or get them to helping them. Like,
Our family has a
Can only be distracted,
easier
isn't it?
to. I know I've never had children.
Because you think that they'll must have the same imaginary sickness.
They would. We all do. Luke's an
Can't,
addict. Jay
probably.
is a control freak. And
Well, that's what he's answered
Yeah.
today.
There's something wrong with our goddamn brains. So yeah, I'm never having children. I made sure.
He had a thingy.
Vasectomy. Right out of college.
Oh my god, and then he's letting this poor woman
If I ever doubted it,
probably why they broke up.
I'm so upset he wasn't.
trying. How awful.
Yeah,
How
that's-
awful to put her through that.
I'm so sorry. I'm just.
God.
Well,
This is an older picture. You would have been wearing a suit, but
he's gonna burn the
Burn the
house
house
down.
down. Yes.
he's ever been. And if he tries to burn it, it will defend itself.
You really didn't hear a word I said.
Yeah, I did. Now you're gonna listen to me. There's a lot you don't know. I'm close because I knew there were monsters on the other side. You understand me?
Not even a little.
Our family. That house is the most dangerous place in the world for all of us. Especially for you.
For me?
Yeah, you. Because I read your book. And you are the last person that should ever step foot in that house because of what you wrote. I know you saw a ghost. Yeah, chapter 19. That little story about the vanity you painted for your mother. You found the vanity in the game room. And you walked by the man repairing the clock, and then you saw your mother looking into the twins' room.
Did episode. She was not well.
No, not her. The man repairing the clock.
I knew
Yeah,
it.
because he was old looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about her?
Inside.
Yeah, because he
I
did
knew
look like
it,
he was
yeah.
from another time,
Yeah.
didn't he?
And old overalls with a handlebar mustache. That man wasn't there. Never built you kids a treehouse.
What? Luke was in there all the time? I used
Didn't have the time to build you kids a goddamn treehouse.
Maybe he was already there.
There was no treehouse.
What?
Neither is your brother, neither are you. Whatever you saw this week. And I'm very sorry you have to be taking all this in right now, but you have to. Do you understand me? You have to, because your brother's life depends on
Oh,
it.
he said it. He just
No,
said
I'm
it.
like, come on, keep coming.
Yeah.
I'm loving this.
Try again.
Yeah, it's on the note.
Yeah.
Dad and I were in your office, and the forever house was on the floor,
Not bad.
and we heard
Oh.
a noise under the desk.
Not that.
Yeah.
We touched Nell's body the night before.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
To
I
tell
don't
you.
need to hear your excuses.
I'm not
or
making
your
excuses. I said
Oh god. Oh, I want to see that again now.
Yeah.
Because I covered my eyes.
She's
It's
like,
horrible.
stop fighting.
People, who was that? What
That
was
was
that?
Nell. That was.
You okay?
That was her! That was her!
Did she not see it?
Yeah.
Because I had to know. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
pretend that you
touching.
don't. And so I drank, and nothing worked. I couldn't feel anything. Shirley, after I touched her skin, I couldn't feel anything. And then I started feeling things again, and I felt shame, and I felt grief, and I felt scared.
Nothing has ever made me that scared in a programme.
It's Luke. He's angry at the house.
This is the moment I'm waiting for, you know, when the family come together.
Yeah, to fight the house, the bricks.
Oh, look at his eyes.
Yeah.
His evil eyes. It's wake.
Oh, man, Luke.
And he went in.
Oh my god.
Could be doing it around the outside.
Yeah.
He won't let him out if he likes
Yeah.
that.
Oh no, he's gonna light it and then try and leave.
Hopefully he'll have the brains to leave and chuck it in.
Yeah.
Don't light it and
No.
walk out.
No, I thought.
What? It didn't burn?
It's too dead inside. No.
Don't fall for it, Luke. Oh, what is that? That's that woman in the
That's
picture.
woman. Oh my god, it just ends like that. And we still didn't find out what happened in the bedroom. That was so good. We got so much information that we've been
Yeah,
waiting
it was
for.
good. We're going to rewind and watch that head in the car scene again. I literally yelled. I don't even yell when I get scared of things.
So funny. But to me, in that moment, as I was going out, I was like, oh, I'm not scared. Like, I feel like I've seen her so much.
No, I was scared.
It made me jump when she first came out, but I think half of me was already expecting.
They're starting to really make these people look unearthly. Like,
Yeah.
well, no, they look like humans, but they're not like ghosts. They're like
Yeah.
monsters.
Yeah.
And that's what he said.
Damn. He tried to light the house on fire and it didn't light. See, Nellie's on their side. Because she's like, stop. Every time they fight, she does something like that. Like, even though she looks terrified.
Yeah, Nellie's on their side, but the mum is... She comes to the dad as the good mum, but then she's there now, looking like the good mum, but
is that
trying to
just
lure
the
him in.
dad's... how he copes? Like, that's not actually her. Because the mum... Because that's the thing though, like the mum and Nellie both died in the house because of the house, yet the mum... See, if the mum is bad, she's become bad, but Nellie didn't. Nellie's a ghost, but she's kind of on their side. That's the vibe I'm getting, but the mum is like the opposite.
Well, it's a mixture in. Nellie's looking rotten, but she's trying to do good things. The mum looks all perfect, but she's kind of acting bad. But I don't know if the mum's bad. I don't think the mum is...
That's true,
bad.
the way you look, like it's the opposite to... I think, you know, when the mum was talking to the beds, I think she might have been talking to like one of the kids, ghosts that are there, that like the little girl that goes to have the tea party with them, or the boy in the wheelchair or something like that, because she's like, what do you mean you're not safe with me? Like they're asking her, am I safe with you? Like that's the, like she would say that to her, and I don't know if she would like, but then she was like, where are the twins? But
then in her awake state, she must have assumed I must have been talking to the kids that normally hear.
I think, because I think that maybe that was them bonding, and then she's going to take her to the red room, like the ghost. But that was the woman, was that the same woman though? That there was another woman that Miss Dudley was talking about and looked more blonde like that ghost did, because the woman in the picture looked like she had brown hair.
Well, it's just that she had that bob
Yeah.
and something around her head, that thing that just grabbed Luke.
I wonder if Luke's going to wake up somewhere else, that he's been kidnapped by the ghost.
At a different time.
No. No, I mean like in a different room. And then it's going to be on fire and he's going to be somewhere else.
Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like that thing that just grabbed him, it's almost like that's not a ghost, that's a person dressed up. What is it going to do with him? Drag him to the lovely mum who looks all lovely, this monstrous thing, and confuse him now.
It's going to make him make him kill himself. Like, I think the mum did. The mum probably went crazy first. Maybe she's different.
Well, the mum went crazy, was left alone in the house with all these things, and they made her kill herself.
But that's what I said the other episode, when the dad took them all out, we saw that whole where he took him to the motel. He didn't have blood on him when he took him to the motel, and then he went, I have to go back. And told Nellie I have to go back, and he went back to the house and he came back and he was covered in it, like he had to go and fight her, like put her down, and maybe he shot her in the head then. Like, unless
Or maybe he went there to rescue her, but then all the crazy that was going on.
And Stephen was listing up all the stuff that happened to the mum. It was like, wow, like she was getting beat, but now we know the ghosts can touch.
Yeah.
And like, you know,
Well, they could, because
things.
remember they were pulling him under the thing. Yeah, because normally they can't touch you and move you and hold you.
Yeah.
But what I didn't fully grasp, and you might have, and tell me now, is when the dad was saying to Stephen, this is really bad for you, that you're the last person that should go in there. And what's the difference between Stephen being there and the girls left at home for a reason?
He was saying because of what he said in his book, that because you think you know but you don't. I think that's what he was saying. Like, you think you're going to walk in there and be able to fight. Like,
but why were the girls? There was something he said, and that's why the girls didn't.
Because the girls, well, Thea's seen, so she's not as vulnerable because she knows what she's up against. And Shirley probably, he thinks that Thea's going to tell her, maybe. That's what, either that or. I at first when he said it, I thought, oh no, the ghosts are angry because of what he said in his book.
That's what I was thinking. No, I actually thought the house is angry.
Yeah.
So, oh, what, the house cares?
Yeah. Still, we don't know who that man is.
Man.
With the drink.
Yeah, we still haven't. Lots of full stories are still yet to be told. The dad still hasn't gone to that point where he's explained her smashed in skull.
Yeah, but we've got so much yet. Still need more. And every time Shirley sees that man, she doesn't say anything. Like, she won't even go, leave me alone. Like, she just...
Like, she knows who he is.
Yeah, was in denial about.
Like, he's got to be significant. He can't just be to show that she sees ghosts.
Yeah, because it's the same ghost over and over again. And the knocking, I don't know who that... Was that the man? But what's his...
No, but they do
the
say
house?
ghosts do... I don't know where I get this stuff from, but I remember I've always known a thing about knocking at windows or doors to do with ghosts.
Yeah. Well, obviously it was a ghost, but I just don't know if it was a ghost to do with the house, if it was Nell, if it was the man. Is the man connected to the house? Oh, I just want to know. We've got 2 episodes left.
I had a sense of the knocking was... I don't know. What was the sense I had? I didn't have a sense the knocking was the man. I didn't have the sense the knocking was Nellie. I had the sense the knocking was bad. Like,
Oh yeah, so the next one's called Screaming Mimes.
you sure it's memes or meme?
No,
What I used to call
Memes.
a meme. A meme.
Mimes. Like, it sounds like a thing a child would say. Like a name they've given to
M-I-M-I.
a monster. Meemies. Yeah, so like a child, maybe like Luke would name, if he saw a monster, that's what he would name it. It's like a cutesy name for it.
Or I've got the screaming memes.
Yeah.
Like the heebie-jeebies.
Oh yeah. I knew that man working on the clock though, wasn't it? I
Yeah,
thought
I
his moustache kit. All I saw was the moustache.
Well, he looks like he's from a different time, and even though we've established she's actually his real partner, the couple, Mrs. Watson, and the rough-looking lumberjack kind of man, she still looks like she's from a different time.
Yeah, they look so different.
Yeah.
But again, Miss Dudley, she will only talk about these things with one of the kids. So she won't, like, we've not really seen her be like, oh, so this woman, like, and be like that with the adults. Because I feel like they'll be like, how did you know you weren't alive? Where the kids don't think to ask that kind of question. Like, but it sounded like she knew more than she would if she actually has been alive for normal human years.
Yeah, well, she had a baby. She's of childbearing age. Say that is set in the, 80s? So she would have been born 85, 45.
Because the Hills, like the family, they look like they're from like the 1800s.
Yeah, but that last one looked like it was the 20s, the 1920s.
Yeah.
But still, Mrs. Watson wouldn't have been around.
I think maybe they talk to her like they talk to the mum, or they trust her like in some way that she's allowed to be normal. Like if she doesn't go there at night, she will not stay there. She doesn't stay there long enough for it to get a hold on her. Yeah, they still want to work there. They look so like...
There's something behind that.
Yeah.
What keeps them there?
Yeah. The baby. They see
Or
get to see their kid.
Or Mrs. Dudley's of another time and she can't leave.
Yeah, she's a ghost.
That's what I'm saying to you. It's like the Sixth Sense or something.
Because the man's not there as much as she is.
No.
He comes in to fix something.
And they look like they're of different times, don't they?
Yeah.
They don't go.
I think it's either she can't leave because it's her, or like if there is a reason why unless they just like working there, but I doubt it. But or it's that they get to see their baby while they stay there, like, and they don't like leave because of that. It'll be something emotional. But yeah, we've got 2 episodes, and I kind of like that because it means each episode's gonna be good because we've got so much to learn. Yeah. Like, and there's no season 2. It's just this. Like, we have to get everything that we have questions. There's another season but a different story, and I don't know if it's connected or what. I don't know anything about it, but I know it's not the same. It's like different. It's like Nellie's in it, but like as somebody else, like a different character. So it's like maybe same cast, different story. But then I think it's named after one of Stephen's books, so maybe he made up some. Like maybe he made up another story and it's one of them. So yeah, lots of information with more still that we need. So I can't wait to watch the other 2. I don't know if we're going to watch them back to back or...
We should,
but we never have the time.
Because I want to watch one now. We can't, it's late.
If you enjoyed this reaction, be sure to leave your love in the comments. Let us know what you thought about our theories and...
Yeah, screaming.
Yeah. If you want to support the channel, link to my PayPal will be in the description. Follow our Instagram for updates on we filmed and we haven't filmed. And we'll see you in the next episode of The Haunted of Hill House. Bye.
Bye.
Don't.
Forget it.
And, subscribe!